I wanted to film a video, so here I am. This is my intro. I forgot to say hello, and that's sad. So, hello, guys. Hi. Okay. I asked you on Twitter to send me your questions. I got a few. Thanks. I got a few and I'm just gonna answer them. I'm probably gonna do so many more Q&As because I love answering your questions and I love talking to you. So leave your questions in the comments down below so that the next time I'm gonna do a Q&A, I'm gonna answer them and you're gonna be featured in my video. Yeah. I just wanted to film a video and I don't have the light with me and it's really dark outside. It's not dark, like it's daytime, but it's cloudy. So the first question is from his My Sunshine. Are you going to see Niall and Harry on tour? Have a good day. Thank you, you too. And no, actually I'm not going. My best friend is going to see Niall in Italy. Ronya asks, what was it hard to get the chance to study abroad, like with all the choices you had to make, where and what and stuff? If you haven't seen my video about living abroad, I will link it in the description down below because I really talked about everything in there. But yeah, in general it wasn't, I don't know if it was that hard. I guess like because it was something that I really wanted to do, so it didn't feel like it was hard to me. But I don't know, just go and check that video out because I made it a long time ago and probably answered this question. Here for Harry asks, is it too expensive to live in Ireland? I don't think I answered this question in the last video, in the other video, but it depends on where you are, like it depends on where you're staying. Obviously Dublin is extremely expensive because it's the capital and it's like the main place where people find jobs, like, yeah. It's the capital, it's Dublin, so it's really expensive. But if you go to the south or if you go to Galway, which is on the west coast, they're not expensive at all. Gabby Martinez asks, hi Bianca, my question is, now that the boys are separated, who do you support the most regarding to the music? Love you. Love you too, and I got this question so many times and I actually never answered it. When I stopped making videos about them, it was the time where I actually stopped following them. I really like Liam's and Zayn's music more. Liam, I think Zayn has some nice songs, but some of them I don't really like, and Liam is the same, but I think Liam and Zayn are the main ones that I listen to. I don't really listen to Louis and Harry, unfortunately, as much as I love him. I don't really like his music choice. And Niall is too poppy, too like pop music, if you know what I mean. So I don't really like it anymore. But yeah, I still support them. It's just the genre of music is not my kind of style anymore. Jana Lynn asks, what has been your favorite place you have traveled to and why? Hands down, everybody knows the answer, America, in particular Arizona and California. I completely left my heart in a place in Arizona which is called Flagstaff. It's like a village, it's not even a town, but it's so incredibly American, and for me that I absolutely love American country music, country style and like countryside. Flagstaff got my heart. And also I absolutely still love Yosemite National Park, which is in California, and I promised myself that I would go back there someday in my life in the future because I fell in love with it so hard that I actually want to go back. Queen X Bradley asks, what do you use to vlog your days? Your phone if you got a camera? If yes, from which brand is your camera? Okay, I don't really vlog because I'm shit at vlogging because I'm too shy and I don't like when people look at me while I'm talking to a camera. In the video where I talked about like the hurricanophilia, I was actually using this camera, which is a Canon EOS 700D, and yeah. Yeah, Goncalves too? Bear, Okay, Bea, do you have an advice for people who have impossible dreams? I was one of them. Before leaving for Dublin, kind of like still dreaming of like, not impossible dreams, but I'm very, very ambitious. So the only thing that I have to say is like, try to stay focused on like real things and don't dream too much, because when you put your like expectations too high and you don't get them, you start feeling down and you start feeling like shit and you start asking questions and you start feeling bad. Focus on things that you can, and you know you can do them, like you can achieve them. Don't fantasize too much, that might hurt a little bit. Another question from Queen Bradley. Okay, she's Italian. She said, hi Bianca, ciao Sabrina. Her question is, if you could go whenever you want right now, where would you go and why? Right now, probably answering Jenna's question, I would go to Yosemite National Park in California. Here's my Sunshine asked another question, what's your favorite film ever? I never watched that many movies in my life until last year. I absolutely loved Big Fish, which is an old movie by Tim Burton, but it's so good. I actually cried. I'm thinking of like movies that made me like feel like, whoa. I don't remember. I swear I have so many more. Chris19Believe asks, how are you? Thank you for this question. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Marine the Bear. Do you like to come to France, not just Paris? Like, do you like going to France? My dad's cousin is actually French. Since I was a child, I've always gone back and forth from Italy to France, and I stayed in so many places. To be honest, I fell in love more with the countryside than with the actual cities. I love France. Laura Giesler, 33, asks, what's your body secret? You're so beautiful and your body is just gold. Lots of love and a big hug from Berlin. Stop. On professional roller skating for 10 years in the past, which surely helped my muscles. I also have this body because of my genes. Not my genes, my genes. Marianne the Bear asks another question. Don't you miss being for the memories or the boys in general? I miss the times. Don't like the music anymore. When I listen to One Direction songs, I just feel like nostalgic and happy. It's just nostalgia that gets me. Bia Goncalves, 2 again, and she says, I have one more question, and this one is very important to me. I have anxiety, but I have this dream of studying in the UK, but I'm afraid I can't make it true because I'm afraid I can't deal with so many changes. Can you give some advice about studying abroad? Love you. I love you too, and yet again, just go and watch that video that I made about living abroad. That will answer many questions. But about anxiety, you don't have to make big steps. You can always like make small steps. You can always like go and study abroad for like, let's say 3 weeks. After the experience, you see whether you felt like it was good or it was bad. If you think that like that was a great experience and you want to do more, then maybe you can do a month. You don't really have to like, okay, I'm gonna go and study abroad for like 3 years, just like I did. Before doing this, I actually went to Cambridge in England for a month, and I actually really loved it. And I was like, I love studying abroad. I love being responsible in another country, and I love speaking English with people. I just love changing my language from Italian to English. Treasure Spare asks, hi Bianca, what is your goal in life and what are you truly passionate about? Love you. My goal in life, love you too. My goal in life is just to be happy, or at least to be okay. I would like to have a family and a house in the countryside. That's probably my biggest dream, and a nice job. What truly passion, like, I love YouTube, for example. I love talking to a camera, I love expressing myself, and I love talking about things that I'm really passionate about. I also love traveling, which everybody knows now. So those were the questions. Those were the questions, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave in the comments your questions, all of the questions that you want me to answer, and I will answer them in my next Q&A. So if you wanna be in my next video, I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because I'm just an Italian trying to speak English in a foreign country, and I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!